We will now explain the impact of creating a stormwater utility with a monthly fee and the related likely reduction in village property taxes. It is important to understand that the information presented here is a proposal that the Village Council is currently considering. No final decision has been made. Therefore, the amount of the fees and the changes to the village property taxes are illustrative only and are subject to change based on future Village Council action. Under the current approach, funding for the stormwater system comes from property taxes. Therefore, the amount each property contributes to the system is based on the taxable value. As shown in the chart, residential properties pay 76% of the annual stormwater revenue, commercial properties 21%, and industrial properties 3%. Tax-exempt properties do not contribute to the funding. If the village were to shift to a stormwater utility approach with fees based on impervious area, there would be a substantial shift in funding. With the utility approach, all properties benefit from the system and all properties pay their share of system costs. As shown in the graph on the right, tax-exempt properties would pay 8.4% of the annual stormwater revenue. Industrial properties would also pay 8.4%. Commercial properties 36%, and residential properties 47%. The creation of a stormwater utility would result in the payment of monthly stormwater fees and a likely reduction in village property taxes. Stormwater fees would be based on a property's impact to the stormwater system. If the village were to implement a stormwater utility, we would collect revenue in the form of monthly fees. This revenue could be used to replace the revenue currently generated from property tax. This shift from property tax funding to user fee funding would allow the village to reduce the amount of village property taxes by approximately 10%. This shift means that what a property pays for the stormwater system would be directly based on the property's impact to the system. Here are a few examples. This typical residential property would pay a stormwater fee of $5.60 per month or $67.20 per year. The property taxes paid to the village would be reduced by $75. In this example of a tax-exempt property, no property taxes are paid, and that would continue to be the case. The monthly stormwater fee for this 59,000 square foot parking lot would be $100.80 or $1,209 per year. Finally, this industrial property would pay a stormwater fee of $56 per month or $672 per year. The property taxes paid to the village would be reduced by $260. In summary, under the stormwater utility approach, the village would charge stormwater fees. Further, the village would likely reduce property taxes by about 10%. Therefore, the amount paid by each property would be based on impervious area, not taxable value. The amount paid would be related to the impact on the stormwater system. This would be a substantial shift in funding.